the naval shipyard buzzes with purpose, alive with the energy of progress and hope for the future. Sparks fly, cranes swing, and teams of sailors and engineers work side by side, each movement a step toward a stronger fleet. This isn't routine maintenance, it's a transformation. A complete overhaul that will redefine the Navy's capabilities for years to come. The Jose Rizal-class frigates, the pride of the Philippine Navy, are getting a game-changing upgrade, setting a new standard for maritime defense. On board the BRP Jose Rizal, technicians from around the world install new systems, turning the ship into a smarter, deadlier guardian, equipped with the latest technology. The mood is electric. Everyone knows this is a turning point, a moment that will be remembered in the Navy's history. These upgrades aren't just about hardware, they're about national security, about ensuring the country's sovereignty is protected. For years, the Navy struggled with aging ships and daunting patrols, often stretching resources to the limit just to keep the seas safe. Today, that changes. The shipyard's noise is the sound of a nation taking control of its future, investing in its own security and independence. The upgrades send a clear message. The Philippines is serious about defending its waters and will not back down from any challenge. Sailors feel the weight of this moment. They know the challenges in the West Philippine Sea and the responsibility that comes with these new capabilities. With new tools, they're ready to face any threat, prepared to defend the nation's interests with renewed confidence and skill. This is more than a technical exercise. It's a story of determination, teamwork, and national pride coming together for a common goal. The Navy is building a shield for the nation, a visible sign of commitment to peace and security in Philippine waters. The work here is a symbol of new resolve, a testament to what can be achieved when vision meets action. The Jose Rizal-class is no longer just a promise, it's becoming a reality, a beacon of hope for the future of the Navy. The upgrades give sailors confidence and capability, empowering them to protect the nation with cutting-edge tools. The shipyard's energy comes from the people making this vision real, their dedication shining through every completed task. The Philippine Navy is writing a new chapter, one of strength and readiness. The transformation is underway, and the world is watching. A new era for the Philippine Navy has begun, ushering in hope, pride, a renewed sense of purpose for the entire nation. When the BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna first arrived, they were hailed as symbols of progress. Built in South Korea, these frigates marked a leap forward for the Navy, but from the start, they were incomplete, delivered fitted for but not with key weapon systems. The ships had the space and wiring for advanced weapons, but not the weapons themselves. This left them vulnerable, especially against modern missile and submarine threats. The crew trained hard, but always knew their defenses had gaps. The arrival of these ships was just the beginning. The Navy planned from day one to add the missing systems. Today's upgrades fulfill that promise, turning the Jose Rizal-class into true multi-mission combatants. The transformation is not an afterthought, but the next step in a long-term plan. Now these ships are finally gaining the power they were designed to wield. The promise is being realized. The Indo-Pacific is a tense, contested region, and the Philippines is at its heart. Tensions in the West Philippine Sea are constant, with sovereignty and maritime rights under threat. The Jose Rizal-class frigate's biggest weakness was limited self-defense. Relying on a single, close-in weapon system was a dangerous gamble. Modern threats demand layered defenses, multiple systems to counter missiles, drones, and submarines. The original sonar was basic, leaving the ships blind to stealthy submarines. Swarms of small attack craft and drones posed new challenges the ships weren't built to handle. The upgrades directly address these vulnerabilities. New weapons and sensors mean survival in a real fight. The goal: ensure these ships and their crews can deter, defend, and, if needed, win. The upgrades are about more than technology. They're about protecting lives and sovereignty. In today's environment, anything less is not enough. The stakes couldn't be higher. At the core of this transformation lies a powerful new addition, a dual close-in weapon system with one turret positioned on each side of the ship. This setup ensures overlapping fields of fire, creating a protective barrier that covers every angle. This redundancy is crucial. It means the ship can withstand and respond to complex, multi-directional attacks, even if one system is damaged or overwhelmed. the addition of new 30mm automated guns introduces a vital middle layer of defense. These rapid-firing weapons are ideal for countering swarms of fast attack boats or incoming drones, threats that are becoming more common in modern naval warfare. Operated remotely from within the safety of the ship, these cannons give commanders greater flexibility and more tactical options when facing unpredictable asymmetric threats. Perhaps the most significant sensory upgrade is the variable depth sonar, a sophisticated system towed behind the ship, scanning the depths for hidden dangers. Unlike traditional hull-mounted sonar, this advanced system can dive beneath ocean layers, detecting even the quietest submarines that would otherwise slip past unnoticed, giving the ship a critical edge. This capability is a true game-changer for anti-submarine warfare, dramatically increasing the ship's ability to hunt and track underwater threats. All these advanced systems are seamlessly integrated by an upgraded combat management system, the ship's electronic brain, coordinating sensors and weapons in real time. Now, threats are detected earlier, classified more quickly, and engaged with greater precision, giving the crew precious extra seconds to respond. The new arsenal is far more than just a collection of weapons. It's a fully integrated defensive suite, designed to work together as one cohesive shield. With these upgrades, the Jose Rizal-class is now a much more survivable and lethal warship. The shield is forged. The Navy stands ready to face any threat that comes its way. Picture a tense patrol in the West Philippine Sea, where every moment could mean the difference between safety and disaster for the crew. Suddenly, the BRP Jose Rizal's advanced sensors pick up an enemy missile launch, instantly alerting the ship's command center to the incoming threat. Alarms blare throughout the ship. The crew, trained for moments like this, springs into action, racing to their battle stations with practiced precision. The upgraded combat system immediately locks onto the threat, calculating its speed, trajectory, and possible impact point within seconds. First, electronic countermeasures are deployed. Chaff clouds burst into the air, creating a confusing radar signature to mislead the incoming missile. If the missile isn't fooled and keeps coming, the 30mm autocannons are ready to engage, also providing defense against drones or low-flying helicopters. But when facing a supersonic missile, the close-in weapon systems, known as CIWS, take center stage, becoming the ship's last line of defense. Both CIWS units lock onto the incoming missile, unleashing a relentless torrent of tungsten rounds at incredible speed. The system creates a literal wall of fire in the missile's path, dramatically increasing the chances of intercepting and destroying the threat before it can strike. Seconds feel like an eternity, then a blinding flash. The missile is intercepted and destroyed just in time, saving the ship and everyone aboard. The crew breathes a collective sigh of relief. The layered defense worked exactly as designed. The ship is safe, and the mission can continue. These upgrades transform what could have been a devastating attack into a successful defense, showcasing the power of modern technology. The crew now has the tools, training, and confidence to survive and win, even in the face of the most advanced threats. This is the new reality for the Philippine Navy, a force equipped to protect its waters and its people. The difference is night and day, a transformation that ensures the future of the fleet. These upgrades mark a shift in strategy, from passive defense to active deterrence. For decades, the Navy focused on patrols and law enforcement, lacking the power to deter state-level threats. Now, with robust new systems, the Jose Rizal-class can impose real costs on any aggressor. The goal isn't to seek conflict, but to prevent it by showing strength and resolve. The upgraded frigates can now patrol, escort, and assert maritime rights with confidence. This new capability also strengthens alliances with partners like the US, Japan, and Australia. The Philippines is no longer just a junior partner, it's a credible contributor to regional security. These ships are now key pieces in a broader strategy of deterrence. The impact extends far beyond the ships themselves. The Navy's posture has changed. Peace is best kept by those prepared to defend it. The Jose Rizal-class was built with space for a vertical launch system, a VLS for long-range missiles, but the current upgrades don't include it, sparking debate. The delay is strategic. VLS systems and missiles are expensive, and the Navy prioritized immediate needs, close-in defense, and anti-submarine warfare. Choosing the right VLS is a major decision, with options from different countries and long-term implications. The Navy is taking time to get it right, ensuring future compatibility with allies. This isn't a cancellation but a phased approach. The current upgrades make the ships resilient now. The empty space on the foredeck is a promise of future growth. The VLS will come, when the time and resources are right. Modernization is a journey, not a sprint. The frigate upgrades are part of the broader AFP modernization program. This multi-decade effort is transforming the entire military for credible external defense. The Air Force is acquiring new jets and radar systems. The Army is adding armored vehicles and shore-based missiles. All branches are being integrated for joint operations, sharing sensors, data, and firepower. The Navy's upgraded frigates can now work seamlessly with Air Force patrols and Army missile batteries. This networked approach creates a defense stronger than the sum of its parts. The modernization program is a national priority, supported by government and public alike. Each phase builds on the last, with the frigate upgrades a key part of Horizon 2. The future will bring even more advanced assets, submarines, new warships, and more. The direction is clear, a military that can stand on its own. As the upgraded frigates sail out for sea trials, they embody a new era for the Philippine Navy. The transformation is more than technical, it's a leap in credibility and deterrence. Sailors now serve with confidence, knowing their ships can withstand modern threats. Morale and professionalism soar across the fleet. On patrol, these ships are no longer just observers, they're guardians. The upgrades send a message. The Philippines is committed to defending its maritime rights. Allies see a reliable partner. Adversaries see a credible deterrent. The frigates are floating ambassadors of national resolve. The journey isn't over. Future upgrades, including the VLS, will keep raising the bar. These ships are trailblazers for a modern fleet. Lessons learned here will shape all future acquisitions. The Navy is charting a new course towards security and prosperity. The upgraded Jose Rizal-class is just the beginning. The voyage continues.